Hello, hello! Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Where Tuesdays I dedicate to Tom Ford beauty. So, with all of the holiday events coming up and all of our holiday festivities, I wanted to share a full face of Tom Ford, of course, and a full Tom Ford holiday look. This is one of the looks that I'll be wearing for my holiday events coming up, so I wanted to share it with you. So, let's hydrate and begin. Now, when it comes to Tom Ford, I find that creating a dramatic but wearable, approachable, beginner-friendly to the most advanced looks to be just that perfect in-between meet where it's achievable, practical, and realistic all in one. I said a lot. That was a lot of words. But what I'm pretty much saying is I love reaching for my Tom Ford products for my holiday looks because I know I'm going to get something sophisticated and beautiful, but I'm not going to be working on it for a super long time. So that's always what I go into my Tom Ford products knowing and loving. So I want to say that this look is truly easy for a beginner or all the way up to our most advanced, because just because you know it all doesn't mean that you don't want practicality and ease of use with your products. So I hope I'm explaining myself properly, because this mind here, it goes 1,000 miles a minute. So for any holiday look or any makeup look that you want to feel your best, look your best, always make sure you prep your skin a little extra. If you know you can, go for it. You will not regret it. You are going to just feel amazing, of course, and your makeup is going to just wear a lot better, because a lot of these holiday events, you are interacting, you're up close and personal with people, and you want the compliment of, hey, your skin looks good, over, oh, your makeup looks nice. But you know what I mean. So I have already gone in and prepped my skin. I know it's Tom Ford Tuesday, but I have just been really enjoying this combo, and my skin has really been loving it, and I really like how my makeup wears when I use this combo to prep my skin. So this is the InstaFacial collection from Dr. Diamonds. Got a serum and a moisturizer. I've already gone in with those and just let it sit, let it do its thing. But let's start off by priming the lids. This is the Tom Ford Emotionproof Eye Primer. Eye base. Wait. I know this, I promise. The Emotionproof Eye Primer. This one. So let's go ahead and prep these lids. I like that this has a little bit of color to it, so that it just evens out, but it's not like overly pigmented either. So it's a perfect balance in my humble opinion. And yes, you can totally use concealer, that's fine too. But, you know, we're doing a little extra. Okay, we have to be extra for our holiday look, yes? I'm using, what is this? This is my Sonia G Soft Concealer Brush. I like the way this blends cream products. But of course you can use your finger. I have here a Surratt brush. It's nice and fluffy. I love the shape of it. I'm actually going to go into this shade here from the palette. I'm just going to put that down as the base, just all over. This is also going to set the primer. And I just want a little soft base first before we go in and create our look. Tom Ford number 11 brush, I'm going to pack on the darkest shade. And we'll start with that on our outer eye. Nice little V shape. First gonna pack the product because I do want it to be nice and dramatic, but nothing too crazy or over the top. And I'm not going to bring it out too much either. I kind of want to keep it close to my eye's natural shape. But of course we're keeping it in that V, okay? And then once it's placed, I'll then just softly blend so that it's soft and it's not harsh. Nice and easy. Now whatever's left, we will blend directly in the crease. It's going to be nice and soft. That is what we're going for. Nice and soft in a way, meaning that it's not overly intense. I'm not going in for that super, super, super dramatic. That's why I place first and then blend whatever's left. So it's a soft blend. I'm going to go back into that shade and just kind of touch up a little bit. Just a little. I don't want it too harsh, too intense. I am going to clean off my brush. And whatever is left on the brush after cleaning it off will blend directly in the crease. Nice and smooth. There we go. And the thing about more dramatic looks, and dare we say a smoky look, is that you're going to be going back and forth to build up, to put on, because it'll blend away, you know, so yeah. I'm going in with this Surratt brush now, and we are going to go into this beautiful bronzy shade. This has been a favorite of mine. I really like using these two shades for the everyday, but for this look, I want to go in with this shade and place it all over my lid, and then we're going to go in with that sparkle, that beautiful sparkle. So pack that on the brush, and just going to build it up on the lid. Back in with the Tom Ford number 11, the brush we used to build up this darker shade, no product. And I'm just going to, where the two colors meet, kind of just blend and tap so that there's a nice soft gradient transition. Now my favorite part, I'm going to take my finger and go into this gorgeous sparkle shade. Oh, look at it. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. So what I do now is I literally just tap this all over. But softly, so it's just that very little bit of scattered glittered effect. This looks so pretty under lights. Natural light, just, it's glitter. And if you're going to use this glitter, I highly recommend that you do it before you do your face makeup, because yes, you do get fallout. It's glitter. It's going to scatter. But once it's on, it stays. It's not one of those glitters that throughout the night, it's just all over the place. I've had good experience with this. Back in with that Tom Ford number 11. And again, it's okay. We get a little scatterness. It's okay. That's why we do it this way. And I'm just blending the edges. So I've cleaned off that Surratt brush that we used to apply the lid shade. Let's go into this lightest shade. I'm going to place that on my inner corner. So now I can clean up this fallout and everything's going to come together. So cleaned up my fallout. I'm just going to go in with my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Eye Base. I love this on the under eye because, again, prepped skin is vital. So if you want your concealer to look and perform really amazing, again, go the extra step and just do a light little layer of skincare. And you'll definitely notice a difference. I particularly enjoy this one from Bobbi Brown. And yes, if Tom Ford had one, we would be using it today. But, you know, we're filling in the gaps. Continuing on the base, I'm going in with the Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Primer. This is so good. I have still been mixing this with lipstick to create the most beautiful glowy blushes. That's so perfect for the everyday. But, you know, today we can't do that because we're really going in and being super extra and glamorous. And I still feel the way that I do about this. I do feel like I have to use a little more than usual. It's just the texture and consistency. It's a lot thinner and my skin literally just drinks it. But I love the light, realistic glow that it gives to the skin. And this looks really beautiful for a more glamorous look. You want your skin to be just Really nice and healthy looking. And of course, feel great. Most importantly, I never want you to forget about how you're feeling. You don't want to be putting on products that feel like a pound of cake. That's a no-no around here. Now, as my primer sits for just a moment, I'm going to do a little touch of color correcting. Sometimes I stop and I look at myself, trusting the process, and I'm like, oof, what a transformative thing this is, doing our makeup. I'm going in with my Architecture Soft Matte Foundation. Of Tom Ford's foundations, this is my least favorite, but with the way I've prepped my skin and we have more of a glowy base, I find that that really helps and it works out better that way. So I'm going to put a pump-esque, a little over a pump on my my palette. And then I'll take my spatula and we will apply to the skin. So now I'm actually going to do what I love to do. I love concealer cocktails. I love mixing products. So I have my two Tom Ford concealers. I'm first going to go in with this one. This is the Traceless, what is this called? Traceless Soft Matte Concealer. We're going to go in with that one first. I'm going to pick it up with my Sonia G Soft Concealer brush. And apply this first. I am going to blend this with my sponge. And now I'll go in with my shade and Illuminate concealer. Don't need a lot of this stuff, just a little bit. So I'm going to blend it with the brush first. And yes, I'm using two different concealers, but I'm doing very light layers in between. From the color corrector, super light layer. First layer of concealer, very light layer, and we even blended it with the sponge. And now this next layer, nice and thin, nice and light. So you don't have to worry about it being heavy and cakey, but it'll give you that more fuller coverage effect, all while being light. And I like mixing these two because one is a little bit more matte and one is a little bit more glowy, and I like that perfect in between when I mix the two. Nice and close so that you can see it's not heavy, it's not cakey, and it's a very nice finish on the under eye. I'm going to try to remain as expressionless as possible, which is very difficult for me. Oh, there we go. No laughing. Because I want to set it. I'm just going to go in with my usual. Again, everything is listed and linked down below. I'm just setting the under eye. I do have one more cream product that I have to put on my face, so I'm not going to set the rest of my face just yet. A little shade and Illuminate. Tom Ford, please. Can you give us a new bronzer? Golden Age? Bronzed Age? I think that was my... I bought so many backups of that because things started looking a little... but they're all gone, so... yeah. This is the Tom Ford number 4 brush. This is great for this cream product. Does a great job, so... light layers are key. The formulation on this is so beautiful. I've been using it for years and years and years. Always repurchase, and it's something you want to reach for just because of its convenience. You can use your hands, you can use a brush, you can use a sponge. See how like effortless, but it does the job. And of course you can, you know, choose a darker shade or whatever and be a little bit more intense, but I like this. This I think is complimentary. Nothing over the top. Now before we set and all of that, we are going to go in with another cream product from Tom Ford. This is the Soleil Neige blush and highlight duo in high altitude. This is really pretty. I can't believe how much I've been reaching for this. Not that I can't believe it, but it's just, I remember when I first looked at like the promo photos, and I know I shared this in the dedicated review, but I was like, oh, I don't know how that's going to work for me, but it works beautifully. And I'm so happy. So blush and highlight, let's do it. Where's my brush? So I go in with the highlight first. Look how pretty. Ugh. This is what I'm talking about. You can have like the most dramatic look, but it all still looks like you know? That's what we want. And then that same brush, I just cleaned it off. I'm gonna pick up the blush. My hair, hello. I'm gonna let the face sit for just a moment. I haven't set it yet, but I do want to just finish up the eyes. So I've got my Surratt brush. I'm gonna go into this darkest shade, and we're gonna do a little something on the lower lash line. Just gonna keep it nice and close, but kind of just bring it down just a little. And going in with my other brush, I love the shape of this because you see, it's got that nice tip to where you can be precise, or you can press it more and keep it like a fluffy brush. There's no product. I'm just going to softly just kind of diffuse and blend this a little bit. Now is the fun part. I was going back and forth and I was like, do I want to do a dark in the waterline or a light? I think both would look great. If you go in with a light color in your waterline, it's going to open up the eyes. But I feel that this look calls for dark. So this is my Tom Ford Gel Eyeliner in the shade Cocoa. I'm going to just sharpen her. We've been using her quite a bit. These are really creamy, and oh my goodness, I have no issues with this in my waterline. This lasts all day. Love this. It's great. These are creamy, but not overly creamy. You still have a little bit of time to work with them before they set, and really like them. We got to do some mascara. First, going to go in with my primer, and then mascara. You could totally do some nice lashes or even half lashes with this. But I am good with just a couple of coats of good old mascara. I'm going to go in with my La Prairie powder and just give a light dusting all over. Light layers are key. I always and forever will say that because it's so true. Yes, I am wearing makeup, but I'm still allowing my skin to be skin. Nothing heavily, caked on over the top, and that's vital. You want those light layers. You want to feel confident when you're at your party, face to face, having a conversation. You want your eyes to just sparkle, glimmer, and be great. Yeah? Okay. I'll grab my powder brush. Oh, this is my powder blush from Tom Ford in Love Scene. Love her. You don't have to, but like I said, a little extra. Soleil Neige from Tom Ford in Rose Irise. This is another one that's been hit really hard. I'm actually going to use that eyeshadow brush from Surratt because I don't particularly feel I need like a ton of highlight, but I just want like a little extra. Just want my skin to beam and gleam. My Love's Attention, number 104. This is a bit dark, so I'm going to go light with this one. This is Blush Honey. I love the color. I don't want to go for that 90s vibe where it's a dark lip, and you know, so I'm gonna blend this, so just be tight. So good. But you know me, I need some juiciness on my lips. So I'm gonna go in with, what is this? Pinnacle. A little bit of Pinnacle. This is going to be one of the looks that I wear for my holiday events this season. So yes, let me know what you guys think. I know some people interpret a holiday look as a red lip, and that's beautiful. And I'm going to give you one of those too. But for this look, I wanted it to be more of the sparkly eye and a traditional lip, I guess. So make sure you're subscribed because I will be back. We'll do another holiday look, all Tom Ford, of course. And other stuff too. It's the season, you know? Get to be creative and share all the things. Thank you as always for spending your time with me. Happy Tom Ford Tuesday, everyone. Please take a moment and give today's video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Stay beautiful, guys. I'll see you very, very soon.